welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I created a shelf using Dollar Tree kitchen supplies. Seriously, rolling pins and cookie sheets did this. A month ago I uploaded a Dollar Tree DIY organizing video where I made like cube organizing bins and like a table using Dollar Tree organizing products, and I promised in that video if we could get that video to 5,000 likes I would do a tutorial making a furniture piece using the rolling pins. Well, you guys got it to 5,000 likes and hence I made this. Thank you to everybody who gave that video a thumbs up. So yeah, this is what I came up with and I'm actually really happy with it because like I said before, when you go into Dollar Tree there are items you look at that you don't necessarily think to use to make a furniture piece, and it's a little bit harder and you really have to use your imagination. So when I could come up with something that I think is decent, I get really excited about it because like literally rolling pins and cookie sheets, like I feel proud of myself. It looks good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If we can get this video to 5,000 likes, I'll do another furniture piece using the rolling pins. So give it a thumbs up if you want to see that. Also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not and click the bell button so you're notified every single time that I upload. With that being said, let's begin the tutorial, which is super simple. Let's begin. So from Dollar Tree, you're going to want to pick up rolling pins. It depends how many shelves you want to make. You at least want 4 for every 2 shelves. You're also going to get some of the cookie pans. Again, it depends how many shelves you want. I used 4 of them. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use a heavy duty glue like E6000 glue to glue the rolling pins to the edges of the cookie pans. Because E6000 doesn't dry right away, the pins might start moving around, so I do recommend having a hot glue gun on hand to just kind of glue under the edge of each rolling pin, and that way it'll stay in place and you won't have to worry about it. If you don't have a hot glue gun on hand, just use an object to place near each rolling pin so that it doesn't really move around, or you can just hold the rolling pin in place for a couple of minutes. It should take only a couple of minutes before the glue really just kind of starts to harden. I didn't wait for the glue to completely dry to create all 4 shelves that I made, so I did have a hot glue gun on hand, and it comes in really handy if you're impatient like me and you just want to get the thing over with. So what I ended up doing was putting E6000 glue on the ends of the rolling pins and then putting some hot glue around the ends of the rolling pin. That way there was both glues. I knew that the rolling pin wasn't just going to budge off if I just used nothing but hot glue, but it was also going to stay where I wanted to because I did use hot glue, and it's going to stay there for a long time because I used E6000 glue. Does that make sense? I don't know. Makes sense to me. One thing I really do want to emphasize: when you are buying the rolling pins, try to get rolling pins that are the same size. For the most part, I didn't have rolling pins that were too off in size, but I did have 2, especially one that was significantly shorter than the other ones. When I had put the cookie sheet on top of the rolling pins, I noticed that the cookie sheet wasn't laying flat, and that was because one rolling pin was significantly shorter. So make sure you're buying rolling pins that are very close to the same size. So after I've glued down all my rolling pins and cookie sheets and wait for the glue to dry, it's now time for me to spray paint them. I don't really think you don't want to spray paint this, because if you don't, it's going to be a very odd color of metal and unfinished wood. So I'm spray painting mine a white color. It's a flat white, so it doesn't have like a shiny satin finish, and it's from Rust-OLeum. The final thing I did to decorate this up a little bit more was add some marble contact paper. This I got at Menards, which is a hardware store here in the Midwest. It's by Duck. You can also find it online. You can find it at Lowe's. So all you have to do is cut down the contact paper to be placed on the cookie sheet. So I go ahead and take a cookie sheet, outline it, cut it out, and then you have to cut out the edges so they're more rounded out so they can go around the rolling pins. So I go ahead and trace out the rolling pin on all 4 edges and then cut that out, and then my contact paper is ready to place on the cookie sheets. Now because I did spray paint this and these are cookie sheets, it's not wood that I went ahead and I sanded down. You want to make sure that when you place that contact paper, you try to get it as best as you can initially, because when you peel the contact paper, it's going to take some of the paint off with it. So you just want to make sure you try to get it as close as you can before you place it down. Now, contact paper is usually very forgiving, but when you're using something that isn't like real wood and it hasn't been sanded down and the paint isn't adhering the same way, it's a little easier to peel the paint off. Dollar Tree has a bunch of contact paper that you could choose from. They just don't have marble contact paper. They do have one called coffee marble, but it doesn't remind me of marble at all. So after I've got my contact marble paper down, I am finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if we could get it to 5,000 likes, I'll do another rolling pin video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.